All right, Pisces. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching Spirit Lantern Tarot. I'm your host, Colonel Moonlight. Tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to look at your 2020 forecast. So, this is kind of a zoomed out look at the next year for you. We're going to look at 2020, 2021, 2022, and we're going to do some clarifications on that. These are general readings, so please keep that in mind. Take what resonates for you. Leave the rest leave the rest behind. So, multiple people are going to be watching this video, and different things are going to resonate for different people. Um, these energies, they all, the way I kind of see this is, they all go out to everyone in the zodiac that has has a placement in this sign, and it's like a picture going out, and then you guys put your own Instagram filter on it, which will highlight different things, different angles, different colors, different shades. That's what I think the beauty of these general readings. That's what I think's really fascinating about them, because I know I can watch I the same video with someone that has the same sign as I do, and it'll resonate completely differently because everything else is different for us. Uh, Mentioning that, check all of your placements to get the most out of these readings. Check the videos for your sun, moon, and rising, even your Venus if you feel like it. If you don't know what those are, fucking Google that shit, guys. Not hard. Whatever device you're watching this on, you can pull up your browser, and within 5 seconds you can find some website that's going to pull up your birth chart for free. Just know your time and place of birth, and you should be fine on that. Also, this is a brand new channel, so please like the video, please subscribe, tell your friends, get them to do the same thing, because I'm really just starting. This is my first series that covers the entire zodiac. We're gonna do a lot more stuff here in the future, but the more people we get on board, the better. So thank you for checking this out. First of all, I really appreciate it. But yeah, if you can do what you can to help grow this channel, it would mean a lot to me. But here also, if you're new to readings, I would like to remind you that this is just a snapshot of the energies at play right now. This can change. I'm kind of like a shitty weatherman. I'm going to tell you it's going to rain. I may say it'll rain tomorrow. It might rain 2 days later. Or we might get a cold front. It may not rain at all. That's the thing. Uh, the thing with this is all these energies change. You can work with them, you can work against them. If there's someone else tied to your reading as well, they can do the same thing. It's the beauty of free will. If you don't like what's going on, you can change it. You know. But yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get to this reading. All right, so I would like to see 2020 for Pisces, 2021, and 2022 for Pisces. And let's get an overall energy for the reading. Okay. All right, guys. Let's check this out. So in 2020, we showed the Hierophant. My brother, is going to go ahead and maybe tell a story regarding this. My brother actually, he's a Pisces, and he received this card in a prominent. I did a reading for him yesterday, and slightly different kind of style of reading, but this card, the Hierophant, the card of 2020 for you, showed up in his reading, actually pretty prominently. In the same kind of like the same, almost the same position, translatable as what we're seeing here. So this seems to be, again, like I said, this is something that may be transmuting to all of you Pisces, or transferring to all you Pisces there. Not transmuting, transferring. But yeah, in his reading, I showed it was less spiritual union, which is typically what this card would infer. And for some of you, that's what it may be. But I kind of felt it was the appearance of a spiritual uh, teacher almost. And that could be someone that manifests physically for you. It could be maybe working with spirit guides. It could also maybe be, it could maybe be maybe you discovered the teachings of some author from a book, or maybe even something on YouTube or something. Maybe you get into something like the law of attraction. Maybe you get into tarot. Maybe you get into astrology. Maybe you get into Buddhism. Uh, I don't know, that's the feeling I get, the energy, and I don't always get that energy from this card, but that's what I'm getting uh, right now from that card. Here in 2021, we have the Nine of Swords. The overall energy of that year, there's a lot of thoughts a lot of thoughts have been troubling you. Maybe and we're gonna clarify this, get some more information, but yeah, it looks like some late night thoughts, a lot of second guessing, a lot of beating yourself up. I'm really getting beating yourself up this time around. About what? I don't know. We may be able to figure that out. Uh, but here in the future, we show the Lovers card. So, unions. What about it? I don't know yet, but your future, your year, 2022, seems to be built around the idea of unions uh, or choices. Unions or choices. Typically, they lean towards matters of the heart. But yeah, let's go ahead and clarify the Hierophant here in 2020 for Pisces. Okay, all right. Okay, so 2020, the Hierophant is clarified by the Six of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I show with this, I show a karmic cycle. Uh, Typically, I would see this card actually. I would see this card as a card of illusions and indecision, distortions in choice, uh, things like that. But I'm not seeing it this time around. Like this figure here, these two are really speaking to me together, which to me shows it makes me lean more into this spirit guide manifesting, this teacher manifesting for you, which is really fascinating. Uh, um, and I see it being a victory for you. This is and this indicates that you willed this to happen, that you wanted it to happen, that you manifested this. Uh, this isn't typically a card of manifestation, but it's a card of victory, and sometimes victory is manifesting the right thing, and that's what I feel is going on here. Yeah, I really get that impression. Uh, Very fascinating, very cool thing. Very similar to what happened with my brother. Just the manifestation of some sort of teacher. Very cool, very cool. And I will say that this feels very disjointed from one year to the next. So I don't know if this is going to tie into the next year, but let's find out. I want to clarify what's going on in 2021, what we're just coming out of, because it looks like you've had a lot of negative thoughts. Let's check that out. For Pisces. We have the Moon, the King of Cups, the Ace of Swords. Okay, so all right. Well, first off, right off the jump, yeah, whatever you're thinking is shit. Because we have the moon here. It's distorting, and I got this similarly for Scorpio too. Uh, you water signs are much more sensitive, much more intuitive. Pisces, you guys are especially intuitive. Um, where Scorpio can get a little dark and fucked up on this, and I'm not talking shade. I have a stellium in Scorpio, so I know all about that. But whereas Pisces, sometimes you guys can go a different way, and if you have you can watch the Scorpio video. I talk about that a little bit, but um, I do show that whatever these thoughts that are troubling you, it's a distortion of reality. It's not real. Uh, um, yes, yeah, yeah. It's a distortion of your emotions. Yeah, yeah. It's yeah. The overall year, you're a complete distortion of your emotions. Of what I don't know. Some sort of beginning, possibly. Uh, maybe an outlook. Uh, maybe you lost touch with the spirituality. I'm not sure, but there was whatever it is, whatever you've been carrying around in your head throughout this year, fucking get rid of it. It's not serving you. And maybe that's what this is too. This Ace of Swords could be, actually, that is the yes, 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 yeah. That is exactly what it is. Uh, this is you severing those negative threads of belief and thought. So this is you doing the work. This is you maybe centering your emotions because they are clearly distorted. This and your patterns of thinking are distorted by this moon, and you are emotionally feeling like it's time to get rid of that, to sever it. This could be a sense of, this could be uh, for some of you, this could be someone out there that is emotionally manipulating you too, out there. And this is you making a decision to sever those ties. That doesn't feel like it's for everybody. That there might be a few of you out there that resonates with, but I think the general feeling of this is all internal. But yeah, yeah, that's what I got for that. Let's go ahead and look at 2022 because we do show the lovers here. Typically a good sign. Uh, so let's see, 2022 for Pisces. Oh well, that one's out, so we're gonna let that out. Oh shit, that one's out too. All right, one more. Give me one more. Yeah, we want that one. Okay. Uh, Here we go. So the lovers is clarified by the Three of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. So I'm showing here. This could this is all based in partnerships. Because here some of it might be reconciliations for some of you. Some of it could be new love or a strengthening of love found through gatherings and group efforts, colleagues as well. Actually, not really colleagues, more like uh, uh, friends and family, really. Looks like strengthening of unions of friends, family. Uh, it looks like work being put into it. Uh, it looks like conscious effort being put into family and love life, uh, things like that. And we got the Four of Pentacles here, which would be uh, holding on to those things, keeping them. I want to say keeping it if you've been loose with your affections, maybe in a sense where you weren't appreciating things as much, or maybe so people were telling you that you didn't appreciate things as much. It's this indicates that maybe you've taken that information to heart, and you're holding those lessons, all these pentacles you can look at as lessons. You're holding those close to you, close to your heart, and you're applying those lessons expertly, with the diligence of a craftsman, is what I show. Now, the overall energy of the reading is the Five of Swords, which is a card. It can be of conflict, so there might be some. And I do have indication that there might have been a little conflict, of what specifically I don't know. Like I said, this is a very generalized reading, but uh, it's very much win at all costs sort of energy. Even to the point of it doesn't matter as long as I win. It doesn't matter what I lose. It's all or nothing. Just the act of winning is the most important thing. Be mindful of that attitude and that energy. That could be what has caused some of these thoughts, or maybe it's a product of maybe some of these things you've experienced, or these thoughts that occurred right here in the current year. You would know. I don't. It's your life. I don't know your life. But yeah, be mindful of this. Be mindful of cutting off your nose to spite your face, I guess, would be a good saying for this card. Um, be mindful of that. Because you have a lot of abundance coming up here in the new year, which is very fascinating, very cool. And it's abundance that you've earned. It's abundance. It's like you're putting work. Yeah, maybe the universe threw you a couple bones, but you grabbed them. You caught them. They or may. And let's be clear, Pisces, you guys get a lot of softballs sometimes. Some of you do. You guys can manifest like a motherfucker. You just have some weird natural ability to do it. It's fascinating. I don't know why. Fuck you guys. But, uh, yeah, maybe, did the universe throw you a fucking softball? Yeah, but you knocked it out of the park, is what I'm getting at. But so yeah, just yeah, be mindful of this energy. It's a warning for you. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Pisces, and thank you for tuning in. I hope this helps, and we'll see you soon.